everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5. Calathes, no luck. And he comes up with the deuce.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
For 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. James in the post.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Shields hits the 3-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Calathes, no luck.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Balmore. From deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And here is Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the away team.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get the rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Moves back up, and it's good on the way in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
James outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the away team, James.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lets it go with a 3. And James pulls it down.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Papagiannis. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And it's in there. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shields. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
From deep, James gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Shot from the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Calathes kicks to Brown. Here's Calathes. Still yet to score. Fires away from outside. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. easy 2 points on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they've been fighting through some things, pushing to find answers. But they do remain a dangerous team that others probably still fear playing. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Korkmaz from outside off the mark. Shields offline with his three.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Kicks it out to James. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. James has got his third bucket of the night. Just 4 seconds left in the first.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And so, both teams. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
You've got Diallo, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
McCormick with the rebound. Here's Gozer. Four on the clock. A three ball. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Three-pointer. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for 2, number 7.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. Here's the screen. After Okobo. Fires for 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Out to the right wing. Here's Gozer. Fires it up. Misses the jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's a Kobo. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. To the inside. Yunus grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Diallo. No scoring in this one. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On Sunday, then on Friday. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Trains the three-pointer.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Here's Quizair. Yunus grabs the miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And the shot is good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
No coverage that time.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. But aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's a Kobo. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 16. Taking 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Yunus, and it's blocked. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Into the lane. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Diallo. Here's Corniche. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Diallo with it. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few. Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be. And that's a halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at James, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Here's Kalathis. Nothing on the board. To the middle. Here's Brown. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Papagiannis passes to James. The 15-footer with the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And taken away by Brown. Tipped away. Lobbed up there for Mirotic. Throws down the alley-oop slam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Pass to Balmoro. Mirotic, a screen on James. Back to Mirotic. And finished off by Mirotic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Shoots it. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James, right side. Got a hand on it. Pass to Balmoro.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Here's Kalathis. And he drives in. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Off target on the alley-oop layup.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Up top, Brown. Covered by Mirotic. James looking it over. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Here's Kalathis. From deep, James. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Balmoro, the pass to Mirotic. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mirotic has got 7.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
From deep, James. The shot, no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Papagiannis. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Kalathis grabs the board. 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz.
Home team foul. Shields.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team. Thorpan Korkmaz. At the
That
line
free
for
throw,
two.
no good.
And you can tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And he can't hit the second.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Mirotic, the pass to Balmora. Back to Mirotic. Another shot. Shields. They get it again. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 7. And we're just moments away from the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so here's the home team. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
Kobo, that's good.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And the shot goes down.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Down low, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Moniunas passes to Diallo. Can't cash in from close range. We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cozier. He's guarded by Diallo. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. After Okobo. Out to the right wing. Just 3 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And they're running. Here's Diallo. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Diallo. One-on-one here. Okobo, the pass to Diallo. Here's Okobo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside. And the basket by Corniche.
The lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Good, nice job down low.
How sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Diallo. Good. Diallo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized forward who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
All right.
And while we got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays, see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Uncovered. The offensive rebound. Shields. And the three off target. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Harrison. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Deflected! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Schofield. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
The fast break triple. If I did that back in the day, I'd be heading to the bench.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Maladon. They set a pick. Driving inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Surefire. One-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Three-pointer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Pass to Schofield. And a two-handed jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Down low. It's stolen away. Takes the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Maladon. Here's Ajinça. Clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Harrison. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Stripped it away. Pass to Harrison. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Over to the wing. The ball's knocked loose.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Balmaro. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ooh, basket interference.
Offensive interference. No basket.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
To stop the run, knocks down the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Harrison. Knocks it down from distance. Harrison's got 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Ooh, poked away. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 13. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
First personal foul.
On Friday, then on Sunday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Good on both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Brooks. Lee misses. And here's Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Fires the 3. McCormick with a rebound. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Jackson. And that one drops.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Lee, the pass to Black. And the layup is good off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Misses from the corner. The 3 ball. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's DeColo. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. DeColo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Lee. Brooks defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Defended by Jackson. To the paint. Here's McCormick. Outside for Brooks. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to McCormick. For three. It's hauled in by Black.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Kept alive. Here's Lee. For three. Sinks it from distance. Lee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brooks outside. To the wing, right side. A minute 20 left in the first half. Three-pointer off the mark. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. And he lays it up and in. McCormick's gotten 4 this quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Lee. Up and over Brooks. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Lee's got 5 now.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Out to the wing, beyond the arc.
And what's surprising during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself.
Here's DeColo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 5. 24 seconds left in the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The 3 is up. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Lee. He's got 5. Pass to Black. And we finished off one half of play. Up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
30 seconds.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in the space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times.
And now, here's the player. And that'll do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And there's the screen. Here's Balmaro. Launches it. No good there. They've got Maladon, and it's Harrison in at the point. Here's Laverne. Knocks it loose. And here they come. And that one's good. Mirotic.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Here's Harrison. 11 points in the game. And no good. Here's the break. Here's Mirotic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Schofield. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jensen's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Mirotic. The 3. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The rebound by Harrison. Here's Ajinça. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ajinça's got his second basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Maladon, pass to Harrison. Takes it inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Down low. And the 3 off target. Here's Schofield. He's got 10. Puts it up. No good there, off the double clutch. Ajinça's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Balmaro. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Ajinça. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Going inside, out left to the wing. Here's Laverne. And he's going for the oop here. On the break. Pass to Mirotic. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Here's Maladon. It's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Pulls up. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
From deep three-point land. Mirotic can't get it to go. Here's Schofield. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Balmaro. Pure from three-point range. He's got 6.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13, and we'll have this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. Shot is up. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Here's Ajinça. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line. That's what you want to see.
And he makes both free throws. Misses the 3. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend. Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's DeColo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A quick shot there. It's off target. DeColo's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. No good from the wing. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
To the left side wing. From behind the arc. Offensive board. DeColo's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. From deep 3-point range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. DeColo's got 5 points now in the quarter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The 3. It's hauled in by Black. Here's Lee. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Off the mark there with a 3.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That one's good for 2.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's Brooks missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's DeColo. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
1:19 left in the final quarter. Pass to Black. Here's Aginsa. Brooks defending. And he's gone for the lob. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Black's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Black. Here's Aginsa. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's the pick. To the middle. McCormick can't hit. Here's DeColo. They swipe it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Offline with a 3. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was...
Joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4 slot. There's Harrison. Pass to Laverne. The 3. And it's Agensa missing. Here's Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. It's tipped. Here's Papagiannis. Defended by Laverne. And that one's good. James.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Maladon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to James. Here's Coathus. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And here is Maladon. Back to Harrison. To the left side wing. Shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown sends a screen for James. Laverne grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now here's Maladon. James defending. And it's Laverne missing.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Agensa. Korkmaz passes to Brown. Schofield grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
It's deflected.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Drives to the hoop. Maladon with the bucket. Maladon's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Calathes, no luck. Calathes has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Over to the left wing. Pass to Schofield.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Ajinça up top. Now here's Maladon. James covering. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Maladon's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Abianos kicks to Korkmaz. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Laverne. Pass to Maladon. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Maladon's got 6 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Abianos kicks to James. No good from outside. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Schofield. Now here's Maladon. He's got 7. There's Harrison. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
James outside. Pass to Brown. Back to James. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Ajinça. Korkmaz, no good. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
First personal foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Lee passes to DeColo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
To end the run. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 3. Stay with us as we get set. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Jackson. Black is out there with Lee, and it's DeColo in at the 2 spot. Diallo, no good. Jackson from long range. Pass to DeColo. Clock at 6. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's a Kobo missing. Lee outside. From past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jackson kicks to Lee. Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. Hits it from three-point range. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Aniunas with it. He's picked up by Lee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The three connects from three-point range. Lee's got 9.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Here's DeColo. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lee passes to Jackson. They set the screen. Kept alive. Out to Lee. DeColo dishes to Lee. Fires the three. DeColo can't get it to go. DeColo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Diallo has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Diallo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's Lee with the three. Black kicks to Lee. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Diallo. Off target with his three. Outside Jackson. Pulls up on the wing. Corniche with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lee up top. He's got 9. Here's DeColo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to beat here. It's just not his night.
Here's a Kobo, guarded by Jackson. To the paint, deflects the pass. Just 5 to shoot. Diallo. Second chance shot. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Gets the three-point of the fall. Diallo's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
55 seconds left in the first half. On the ball, travels out of bounds. Turnover. On Thursday, then on Monday. .52 seconds left in the first half. Covered by Lee. Knocks it loose. He's all alone. To end the drought. And he's good on the three ball. Lee's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
It's good.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jackson against Diallo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Lee passes to DeColo. Offline with his three. Stolen away. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the home team, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
Their bench has been strong.
That is more than enough of...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5, down low.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Paladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Laverne in at the 5, roaming the paint. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James, and it's Calathis in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Laverne passes to Schofield. And it's off from three-point range. They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4. And the basket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Maladon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And here is James. Takes a 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harrison. Hits the target from 18 feet. Harrison's got 8 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Calathis over Laverne. Calathis gets the bucket. 5 points in the game. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Harrison passes to Maladon. No defense, and he shoots. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Calathis. He has 5. Swiped it away.
Home team ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And a wide open look for James. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Hit the shot. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Unloads, and the shot is long.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Back to Laverne. Pass to Agenza for the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Korkmaz kicks to Calathis. 3-pointers off the mark. Calathis has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. To the right side. Schofield passes to Maladon. Here's Harrison. 8 points for him. A putback. There's 1:17 left to play here in the 3rd. James dishes to Brown. Back to James. Brown sets a screen for James. Rebounded by Ajinça. James has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. They need this one. Pass to Schofield. Buries the long-range jumper. Schofield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Korkmaz. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Laverne, got a piece of it, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Laverne, scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5, and he banks in the layup.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Calathes. Traps in the tray. Calathes has got 5 points now this quarter. Calathes has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Here's Schofield driving to the basket. That one goes. Counted.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Got it off in time. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Corniche, and it's Okobo in at the shooting guard.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Lets it go from deep. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Okobo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's the 3. They get it back.
Away team foul. Number 13. First personal foul, first team foul.
No good on the free throw.
For 2. Motiejunas.
No luck that time either. Now Lee releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Okobo looking over the floor. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Corniche. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for your home team, Corniche.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Fires the 3. DeColo can't get it to go. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Diallo with it. Eunice, a screen on Jackson. And there's the drive. Yep, it counts. Diallo's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to DeColo. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Lee. Over to the left wing. Eunice with the steal. There's Diallo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
1:44 left in the fourth. Here's Lee. That's to DeColo. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth. With the putdown and the second chance effort by Jackson. Here's Cornish. To the left side wing. No good with the triple.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Lee outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Covered by Lee. Pass to Eunice. Now Diallo. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them it.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Balmaro, check by James. Here's Mirotic. Off target from outside. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis to the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Home team foul. Thorkan Korkmaz. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Balmaro, and the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Kalathis to the middle. Here's Brown. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Puts up a three. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. With the drive. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And there's James from the arc. Korkmaz on the wing to the paint. James outside. Here's Kalathis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now, here is James. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul, second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the away team, number 1.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jacks up a 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Mirotic. Second shot opportunity. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Korkmaz. Here's the 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive rebound. Nails the baby hook.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Brown with a screen, and there's James from the arc. No good.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
From outside, off the mark. Korkmaz passes to James. Here's Korkmaz. Yet to see a basket. Off with the layup. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Wide open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Calathes. James outside. Brown with a screen. From downtown. The shot by James, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Balmaro. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Out to the right wing. From the arc. McCormick with a rebound.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 3-ball. McCormick with a rebound. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in. He's got 5.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Goes up again. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Let's go with a three. Akobo, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Diallo. Still no points. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. On target from range.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Brooks. The three. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Diallo, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The rebound by Cornelie.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
Out of bounds.
On Tuesday and then Friday. .56 seconds left in the first half.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Shooting for...
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Takes the three. The rebound by Cornelie. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Cornelie's got 5 now.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now. Shoot that!
Covered by Diallo. Inside. To the middle. Here's McCormick. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
For 3, Diallo. He can't hit that time. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
Welcome, one and all. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team. Appreciate you joining.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The visitors with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For three, James. Doesn't go that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Balmaro. To the right side. 5 to shoot. He shoots it. That one is off. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here we go. Here's Mirotic. And the layup is good off the glass.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now, here is James. No good with the triple.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Here's Calathis. Off target from three-point range.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Balmaro. Fires for three. Out left to the wing. Drops in the three.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Calathis. He's scoreless. Now James. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
James with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's the three. James with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to James. There's the triple. He can't get it to go.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the three. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The three is up. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. With the floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Balmaro. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 8 points.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Balmaro, no good with a layup. Here's Korkmaz. No points so far. Pass to James. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And both free throws good for Brown. Here's James. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Brown with a screen. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Brown. It's James on the wing. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooks defending. No good from outside. Knocked loose. Here's Mata-Yunus. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white. But you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Here's Akobo to the paint. It's stolen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the away team.
That free throw no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. So it's the home team now. Brooks defending. Shot blocked. And they'll keep possession. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to McCormick. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they're running. Here's Akobo. No good on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Picked it. Here we go, one-on-one. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Mata-Yunus. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And he makes it.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
There's a screen. That's tipped. Brooks defending. 4-3. McCormick with a rebound. McCormick's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. Off target from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Right wing. Here's a Kobo. That three's off the mark. Here's the floater. A minute and a half left in the fourth. The shot off that time.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Here's a Kobo. Takes a three. McCormick with a rebound. And he banks in the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
For three, Diallo. And the three-pointer goes. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Launches a three. No good that time.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Knocks down the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's a Kobo. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Count it. Good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Cornelie. Releases. And it falls all over the rim and in. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Mirotic. Here's the screen over Harrison. Mirotic's shot is off. Fast break, here they come. Floats one up, and that one's good, Harrison.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Mirotic, the screen. Here's Balmora. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pass to Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Going inside. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ajinsa's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shields hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Meladon. Right wing. Here's Harrison. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
From outside the arc, it's good from long range. Harrison's got 5 now.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ajinsa from downtown. Oh, that's blocked.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Harrison passes to Laverne. Back to Harrison. Here's Ajinsa. It's deflected. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Shields covered by Ajinsa, and he converts the layup. He's got 7. Here's Harrison. He has 5. Pass to Meladon. Now, here's Ajinsa. D right on him. The shot by Harrison, no good. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside, Mirotic. Here's Bomaro. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's good, 2 points. Harrison's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to the glass.
Outside Mirotic.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Third team foul.
And that one falls from Mirotic.
For the away team, Mirotic. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Outside Jackson with 2 seconds left. That shot is off. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. They're up by 2, and we'll get the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Home team on D, trailing by 2. Here's Cozier. Lets it go with a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Jackson. Over in the corner, Lee. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Cozier, guarded by Jackson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Cozier. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 5.
Armani Brooks.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lee kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. Off target from 3-point range. They swipe it. DeColo passes to Lee. Here's DeColo. Still scoreless. And that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brooks with him. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Lee kicks to DeColo. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McCormick passes to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a screen. Have the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Away team foul.
On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Cozier. Black grabs the board.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Off target at the rim.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Pick off in midair. And they're on the break. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's McCormick. Misses in close.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's DeColo, and the 3-ball is good. DeColo's got 9.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lee up top from 20 feet out. McCormick with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Brooks. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's DeColo. No good with the layup.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
The drive by Brooks.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lee against Brooks. Now Lee down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed, and that is a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They've got Laverne, Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the 4. Mirotic the screen. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Back to Harrison. Pass to Ajinça. Taken away. They get a hand on it. They've got Maladon. Harrison out there with Laverne. And it's Schofield in at the 4 slot. Ajinça kicks to Harrison. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
To the paint. Here's Balmora. And it's Maladon with the rebound. They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon. And it's Laverne in at the 5 down low. Schofield passes to Ajinça. There's Harrison. Launches it. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Mirotic the screen. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's Schofield in at the power forwards position.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. The shot by Schofield, no good. Ball stolen. Here's Harrison, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the shot is good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Ajinça. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Mirotic with it. It's intercepted. Poked loose. Maladon passes to Ajinça. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ajinsa's got 5 points in the quarter. Either side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Shields trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here we go, one-on-one.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Schofield gets the bucket. Schofield's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Shields makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Come get it, come get it.
Now here's Meladon. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes in there.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's the screen. That three off the mark. Harrison kicks to Ajinsa. A 3-ball. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Ajinsa's gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Balmaro, and the layup is good. Balmaro's got 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Harrison passes to Ajinsa. Here's Schofield. No good from outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shields. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Number 32. First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2, Ajinsa.
And Ajinsa drops them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the wing on the left. Left side, Mirotic. Pass to Balmaro. Mirotic, the screen. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Mirotic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Stolen by Brooks. To the inside. It's stolen. One-on-one fast break. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
The quick look, no good that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Offensive rebound to the left wing. No good on the 3.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
They grab their own miss. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 20 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Lee That one drops for him.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Cozier, guarded by Jackson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Lee outside. A shot off that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Cozier, guarded by Jackson. To take the lead. Black grabs the board. Black's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks covering, outside Jackson. Here's Lee outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Basket good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Rob. Here's the break. The layup off target. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Cozier. Drills the 3-pointer.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Lee outside. McCormick with the rebound. McCormick's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brooks from outside. That shot, no good. Brooks has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Inside. Black, no good. To take the lead. No good. Lee outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Shields. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Here's DeColo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, second.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
There's the triple. The shot by Harrison, no good. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point land. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. For three, James. The rebound by Harrison. Here's Schofield. Pass to Ajinça. Fires the three. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
James outside. Brown with it. Puts up a three. No luck on that
one. Away team foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison. And a miss there off the inbound. And we're about a minute into the first. For three, James. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maladon for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Calathes. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ajinça. Here's the break. Here's Harrison. Pass to Schofield. Here's Ajinça. James with a steal. And here's Brown for three. The shot misses.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
The shot won't fall. Here's Korkmaz. Offline with a three. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Ajinça. Pass to Harrison from behind the arc. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
James passes to Brown. Down low. Here's Calathes. A deep three. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it for three. Gets another look. And finally they hit one.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Harrison. Gets the three ball to go. And that makes it a tie ball game. James outside from deep. The shot, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
That puts him in the lead.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Calathes. Misses the three. 1:41 left in the first quarter here. Harrison, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here we go, all alone. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Shot to stop the run. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Here's Harrison. They get the rebound. The 3. Nails it from 3. Harrison's got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Brown for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Harrison. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brown can't hit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Schofield. No made baskets yet. Here's Laverne. Pass to Maladon. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him. And there's James from the arc. That shot missing. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's DeColo. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Diallo. Pass to Corley. Here's a Kobo. Off target from outside. Here's DeColo. Covered by Diallo.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. This one for 3. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. They're holding in the same spot, looking to climb the rankings.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've had a much better than expected season. They're just continuing to chug along. It's evident that they're a team to be reckoned with.
Over to the wing. Here's Lee. Elbow shot. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Knocks down the long J. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Here's DeColo. Jackson the screen. Releases. Up again. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. The 3 is up. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Jackson gets the bucket.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Now here's Diallo to the paint. Lets the 3 fly. Off target at the rim. Here's Lee. Still without a bucket. He buries it from 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe DeMar said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The sport is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen. Here's DeColo. Back to Lee. Jacks up with 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's a Kobo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
To the inside. Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lee's got 10 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Corneli for 3. Diallo. It's hauled in by Black.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Fires it. Black tips it back in. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Here's DeColo. Back to Lee. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's a Kobo. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second team foul.
Here's Lee. He's got 12. And yep, it's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's a Kobo. Give him 8 points now. Inside. To the wing, right side. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Black.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Lee. He's got 14. Lee on the wing. Jackson outside. We've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
19. You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked and changed. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the 4. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The jumper from the wing off target.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Laverne. Pass to Aginsa. And he lobs it up top. Brown with the steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. He pulls it. And he knocks the jumper down.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Three-pointer. Aginsa misses.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Calathis. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Aginsa. Here's Schofield. Here's Harrison. He's got 6.
Team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Maladon for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Maladon's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. And he drives in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Ajinça. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Harrison. Here's Schofield, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Harrison, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
3 points.
Maladon, pass to Schofield.
Home team foul. Laverne. First personal foul.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
James passes to Brown. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Schofield.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, my goodness.
Big finish right there.
Awesome. Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Now, here is James. That one falls. 6 points for him.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Pass to Ajinça. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Maladon. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Kept alive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Harrison, the pass to Maladon. Off the mark there with a 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that one is stuffed right through.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Kick out to Brown.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Harrison. 6 points for him. Here's Levert. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Here's Calathis. 4-3. It's hauled in by Schofield.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Maladon for 3. Not going to go that time.
A struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. You can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Brown. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Brown's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Maladon. Checked by James. Harrison. They get it back.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left in the third. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. He's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 1, and we'll be back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The rebound by Diallo. It's tipped. Here's Lee. Fires in the triple.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Montejunas. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's DeColo. On target from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Okobo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Here's Lee. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Cornelie. And again, unable to change momentum here. Lee on the wing. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Lee's got 21 points in the game.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Okobo, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Cornelie. Launches it from deep. The shot no good. Here's DeColo. Pass to Black. Now Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Cornelie. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Lee. No good on the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Okobo. And it's Lee with the rebound. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Lee. Here's the 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Lee's got 24 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Lee. Launches it. Shot won't go. He's 9 for 13. There's 1:17 left to play in the 4th quarter. It's hauled in by Black. Pass to Lee. There's the triple. And no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Diallo. Can't hit that one. Diallo's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Lee. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he can't get either to fall. In transition. Akubo gets the bucket.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Black. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee. And it's off from three-point range.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
The 3 is up. Cash! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. Here's DeColo. And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops.